And John Sexton gets the second half underway, and that goal just before half-time by Joe Canning from a free, certainly a major body blow to Wexford, who tried to set off in positive fashion in the second half. Owen Quigley fouled immediately, and that'll be a free which Diarmuid Lyng will take. Donal, you were having a little thought about that goal and maybe the decision not to leave the ball go out by the goalkeeper.
Yeah, I was just looking at Damien Fitzhenry there, and you know, I mean, Wexford missed his experience. All you do in those situations, I suppose, is just step into the full forward and knock him and let the ball go harmlessly wide, and you know, Wexford paid for that eventually with the goal from Joe Canning. But they have a chance now with Diarmuid Lyng, silly free there by Collins on Owen Quigley, instead of just jockeying him off and making him out to the ring. This is very important.
This can bring it back to 5 points, but he's put it wide. So that's 7 wides for Wexford, 11 in the first half for Galway. 4 points from play among the teams. We need better. Colin Callanan pucking it out then. On a ground where Galway beat Kilkenny in the National League back in April. And that's going to be a line ball, which will be to Wexford. And seems like it's a change of heart. It's going to be Galway's possession instead. Ger Farragher, a scorer of 7 points in the first half. Wexford go back to defend. Need to up their game. Loads of energy. Inside towards Canning. They try to kick the ball away eventually. They try to get it out here with Lar Prendergast firing it out into the middle, out there towards Peter Atkinson, who hasn't gone out towards midfield. Maybe they are going to crowd midfield, or maybe that's the attempt. Ger Farragher again, nice and nonchalantly, but he's put this one wide. Two sides who can do an awful lot better than this.
And incredibly, Ger, for someone who's so accurate from place balls and play, that's his 4th wide tonight.
Puck out here is towards Diarmuid Lyng. Breaks back down towards David Burke. He's had a great season so far. David Burke, oh, he's got in on the malaise as well. Another one has gone wide. And now Galway with 13 wides against 7 for Wexford.
Yeah, but they're giving him no option at all. The forwards are very static. They're just standing there. No one's making diagonal runs so that he can play the ball in front of him. So the player has no option, and I think their confidence drains away when they have to shoot.
Rory Jacob taken down this time. Shake of the head by Ollie Canning. Free in once again, and Diarmuid Lyng, because he will be required. This is the reason why.
Yeah, just holding the arm there, Ger, and you know, Rory Jacob spinning around, but he has to get this, Ger, really.
Well, he's 45 metres out from the target, right in front of the goal, and he puts it over. No mistake. First of the second half for Diarmuid Lyng. So now 1-9 to 7 points. Colin Callanan from Kinvara pucking it out. Oh, that was thrown back there by Damien Hayes as far as Donal Barry, and Donal Barry had a lot of work to do to contain it and then to get it away smartly up towards Joe Canning. Canning's away, and he puts it over the bar.
And Gerard, that was the best ball that was fed into the Galway forward line. Donal Barry come into midfield, a snappy low shot right in front of Joe Canning, and the result is seen for itself. But best ball played in by Galway tonight, and you can see the results.
Well, he's a tower of strength, Joe Canning. Nobody able to keep tabs on him. Broken down this time by Owen Quigley on the 40 for Wexford. Now trying to get the Wexford forward line going. And this time the referee saw the foul on Peter Atkinson, and it's going to be a free in. So point for point they may well go at the beginning of this second half. Only 4 minutes into the second period of play here at Nolan Park. Had a couple of umbrellas in evidence at half time, but I think the rain has eased again. Very light mist. Diarmuid Lyng, more or less the same position as he had the last free. Referee going to talk to David Collins.
And Gerard, we spoke about Wexford's ill-discipline, and you know, but Galway have been guilty of a few frees in the second half that were given needlessly away, and they're bringing Wexford back into the game.
As Lyng strikes and scores another. Well, what Ger Farragher was doing in the first half, Diarmuid Lyng has set out to do in the second. So once again, the margin is 5 points. Can Wexford get more into it? That was Cyril Donnellan breaking it down as far as Damien Hayes, waiting for David Burke to burst through the centre. And he's missed 2 in a row now. 2 shots. Started this second half. Only 20 years of age, the St. Thomas's player. And that really is a desperate series of misses by Galway, allowing Wexford to stay very much in the hunt here. Damien Hayes now. Inside towards Canning again. Already you could see Gantley was on the move, waiting for a knockdown. Didn't come, but it comes to Andy Smith. Nobody near him. And he places it beautifully between the posts from the angle shot and over for his first point of this match.
Well, great perseverance by Joe Canning there, and knocked it out to Andy Smith, and he could have maybe had a run in at it and maybe a goal chance there, but takes a sensible option and over the bar.
That's beautifully caught here by Ling. Needs to keep Wexford moving the whole time from the half-forward line. Needs to get more out of that sector. Inside to Quigley this time. Quigley with the chance, and Quigley has put this one over. First point of the match for the St. Martin's player. Great move. 2 players involved, and Quigley with the finish, and it's 111-9. But they're struggling to get within 5 points.
Yeah, but a simple 1-2 there, but they took Galway on and sensibly knocked the ball into each other, and they put the half-back line in trouble.
Wexford are contemplating a change. Meanwhile, they're under pressure with Andy Smith. 2 players going into challenge, and between them they foul him, and it's going to be a free in for Galway. So Wexford are going to make a change, and Richie Keogh's going to come off, and it'll be Tomas Waters who'll come on, number 22. So Richie Keogh, who's had his problems with injuries, off he goes. That free is taken by Ger Farragher, first of the second half for him. It draws a white flag, and he's got his 8th point in the match.
Yeah,
so
Waters will go up to the forward line, and Colin Farrell has dropped back to right half back.
Out there at right half forward to try and take the puck out was big Stephen Banville, leaving it here for Peter Atkinson from near the sideline, and they're shooting some crazy shots at this stage. No real chance of them going over, very high percentage shots, and Colin Bonner must be wondering what he can do.
Yeah, well, that's criminal, Ger. I mean, knock it across the middle and hope for the best if there's nothing on, but knocking them wide on your own side from impossible angles, well, you know, there's nothing in that for you really.
There might be something in this for Galway, however, as it's knocked back here to the left half. David Collins up towards Canning, breaks away, difficult one for Hart. Canning can take it, misses it this time inexplicably. I think he was thinking about the goal, missed it, and he was hooked brilliantly, and out comes Keith Rossiter. Rossiter with a little hand pass, led off for Wexford. Big cheer from the crowd as Harry Keogh drops it away down inside it to Nick Jacob, runs on to Rory Jacob. Oh, what a save by Colin Cowden! One of the saves of the season. Brilliantly exciting passage of play at Nolan Park. Might have been a goal for Joe Canning at one end, might have been a goal for Wexford at the other. It was left there for Rory Jacob. Look at this for goalkeeping. Callanan, superb.
Yeah, great save by Callan. Jacob might have taken on another yard or two and gone right past him on the outside, but a fantastic save and fantastic hook by Keith Rossiter at the other end to deny Joe Canning. Very smart hook, great skill, and anybody who's involved in coaching should click that clip and show what you can do, because Joe Canning was through in goal, and the ball went down, and Wexford were looking for a goal for that. They needed it.
Ling, the taker of the 65, and that's right over the bar. Another for Wexford. Let's just have a look at this again, what you're talking about. Watch the number 3. Was it number 3?
Sorry,
or was it in fact
Peter
it was
Redmond,
Peter
I think,
Redmond?
maybe,
yeah, David Redmond. Anyway, it was superb, and that was brilliant as well. Darren Stamp this time. In as far as Tomas Waters, the substitute. Going past David Burke with some determination, knocked him out of the way. Now, how are they going to finish this move? Taken well by Harry Keogh. Outside to Waters. Half blocked by Donald Barry. Possession in there for Michael Jacob, and and he's fouled. 3 in for Wexford. Another scoring opportunity and a shake of the head by Shane